Welcome back, you guys. We're going to get into another energy read. If you resonate with anything that you have seen on my page, and if I helped you in any way, please like, share, and subscribe so we can keep growing this platform together. I'm not going to waste too much time. Let's tap in and see what's going on. We got out of this world. You are unique, special, and different from the others in a profound way. So somebody is different, somebody is unique, somebody is standing out. And we got bossing up. You are taking charge of your life, asserting yourself confidently, and making positive changes to achieve personal and professional goals. So this is a good way to start it out. And then we got fake it until you make it. So some of y'all are on the rise, coming into your personal power, making financial gains off of it, just becoming true to who you are. And there are others that's trying to be on that same type of time, but they are faking it to make it. Okay, let's see what this reading is gonna be about. Let's tap in. So you got some of y'all that's actually doing the work and being seen for doing the work for what you do. And you got others faking it, hoping people would see them in the same way. That's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's cut the deck. Bottom of the deck, we got death. Something is over, something is not working. Or something is coming to an end. No matter how people may try to fake it or trying to keep all the pieces together, it is meant for, it is fated for something to end for somebody. Yeah, natural disaster. They can't stop this change. They can't stop this ending that's coming to their life. Maybe it's how they are seen. They're supposed to be seen as somebody that is bossing up, somebody that's on the rise, somebody that's different and unique. But we also backed it up with faking it to making it. But this is a disaster from this person. This is ending for this person. And this person cannot rest at night. They can't sleep because they about to lose everything, went homeless. Wow, what is going on? Yep, they can't persevere. They can't overcome these challenges. Somebody is losing it all. This is a full hurricane that is coming through to destroy everything that's in its path. Don't get a couple more. Profession in reverse. Somebody doesn't do a good job at what they do, or somebody has been stealing to be seen as a professional, or somebody is being seen as being fake. And now this person is stressed out and overloaded. But we got overload in reverse. So they trying to do everything they can to save face, to fake it until they make it. To fake it until they make it. They're trying to save face. All right. We're going to keep going. Now this person want to compromise, but they've been blocked off. I don't know, y'all. This is crazy. Let's clean this up and keep going. It's kind of hard to do it in the car. Let's get some tarot. Wow. So somebody is being put on blast for not being the boss, not being the top at their profession like they were seen to be at one point. Somebody is being inauthentic. Bottom of the deck, the sun in reverse. This person is going through a dark time right now. Maybe a dark night of the soul. Or somebody is going through an ego death. Five of Cups. Yeah, they in regret. They're sitting in regret. Lovers in reverse. Lovers in reverse. They in regret about some type of partnership or some type of team. Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, so somebody's in regret behind a partnership that they took for granted. Got the Fool in reverse for being reckless, going on a risky adventure, or taking an opportunity or going in a direction that they wasn't supposed to go in, going backwards, or not elevating themselves in some way. They didn't want to go through these changes with death in reverse. So, you know, you reap what you sow. That's what it looked like. But it doesn't mean that you can't get back up and start back over. Ten of Pentacles. See, the Ten of Pentacles is upright. So just because you let this be a learning experience for whoever this is, just because you made some mistakes, you not who you really was. It's a lot of people get out here and not be who they truly are. But if you are getting humiliated for it, or if you are getting called out for it, it don't mean give up on your life. It's just a reset button for you to learn from your mistakes and pick up where you left off at and keep going. The Emperor in reverse. Somebody that's not a good boss. So a boss or a leader, or, you know, a father figure. You know, an emperor can be a lot of things, but I think this is about work. But this emperor is in regret behind the decision that he made when it came to a union. Could be a spiritual union. And his finances took a hit because of it. We got the Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, not being authentic. Not being authentic when it came to who he partnered up with his Ten of Cups. So this person was very selfish and decided to build his legacy somewhere else outside of his spiritual union, outside of his path. And you know, God don't bless no mess. So if God joins something together and you go outside of that, then you can't reap those benefits, or you can't reap your spiritual inheritance if you don't even walk the path that God gave you. How you gonna do that? How you gonna take God's gift that he gave you and go party in the USA with the devil? That's crazy. Of course he gonna take it back. Yes, this person is under judgment. They're under judgment for being a fool, basically. What is this? Seven of Wands. Now this person is ready to move on, or now this person is thinking about their future and what they chose to invest in, or how they can come back and basically boss back up after a tough loss. Yeah, this person wants to celebrate. This person wants to celebrate with people that, you know, really love and support them. But instead they was being childish when it came to investing. And now they got to build themselves up, building their finances up after being backstabbed and betrayed and being off balance when it came to who they partner up with. So they partner up with the wrong people. I guess these people gassed them up into becoming or being somebody that they really was not. They built a reputation for themselves, even though that wasn't the reputation they were supposed to have. They had to play into that narrative, and it came crashing down. And now this person is left with nothing when they could have been somewhere else, building a legacy that was built, that God gave them, using the gift and the resources that God gave them. They decided to go the opposite way, and now this person is in regret behind the actions that they took, when now they have to start all over from scratch. Now they have to start all over from scratch and, you know, start over. Work hard. Work for what they want to, instead of getting the easy way out. Let's see how we're going to end this message. And it says, embrace, find peace with your current state of being. Exactly. They have to accept the fact that things didn't go in the way that they wanted to, because your plan is not God's plan. So if this is not your aligned path, God is going to take it away. He's going to tear it down. And it's a lot of people wondering why they stuck, but that is why they stuck, because they have built their foundation off of something that is not in their path. You know, they just went completely in another direction. But this person has a new opportunity to basically start over, because this person is going through awakening, and they still have a chance to start their life over and have that success. Let me get one more. Yeah, your life ain't over just because things ain't work out, because now you're not starting over from the beginning. You starting over with wisdom, because you have learned your lessons behind who do you invest in, and is you worrying about the outcome, or is you just worrying about getting to the money fast, and is it aligned with your path? All of that is a part of awakening. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there.